Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, Sopo here, or welcome if you first time landed on this video. There is a big chance that you're gonna find something interesting for you on this channel because I try to film about a lot of topics including fashion, beauty, makeup, lifestyle kind of vlogs, but a little bit about interior design as well. That's how wide my interest topics are, and I think that's what makes it difficult for this channel to take off. But I strongly believe that we should not confine ourselves to one niche and that we are more than one thing in life. Not to make this intro super long, I'm gonna cut it short here. Today we're gonna be talking about everything above mentioned a little bit because today is the June edit video. Get your warm drinks and let's get started. The very first thing that I want to mention is my filming gear because that enables for me to stay consistent and film videos and upload them on my channel weekly, every Friday in the evening hours. If you're new here, you probably don't know, but I am a mom of a very young toddler, which means that time is a very limited resource on my end. So I have to be very efficient and strategic when to film and how to film so that my plan of uploads becomes realistic. So I need a very easy to handle camera that is lightweight. For example, when I'm out with a stroller, with a good face or item recognition, you know, like giving the good depth when I'm showing some product so that it doesn't lose focus. Also something that enables me to walk away from the camera and still be able to talk to it and record it without, once again, losing either focus or having voice problems. This entire package of my requirements have been perfectly covered with my new DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I could speak about this camera really long time, but not to be repetitive because I filmed an entire vlog with regards to it. I'm gonna link a video here. Head over there or check out the description. I'm gonna leave link below for every single item that I'm gonna mention in this video. Second thing that I got recently and I've been absolutely in love with is the portable Smallrig light. That is once again very lightweight, has the perfect light. I'm just using it right now despite the bad weather and the rainy gloomy day that we often have here in Hamburg. It puts enough light on my face so that the quality of the video stays very good, and that together with consistency is a very important point for me. It has a number of functions and plethora of colors. For me, it was important that it provides this daylight type of thing that would, as said, make this video aesthetically pleasing for you to watch. I think that won't surprise anyone who has been a recurrent viewer on this channel that I have a new short hairstyle since last month and I've been absolutely loving it. It has been over 10 years that I cut my hair short. First, I was not daring enough, so I had it slightly longer on the shoulder length. And as a next step, I chopped it off even more. I think it was a gamble, but worked out very good for me because it looks very fresh and young and surprisingly looks quite good on a petite me, if I may say myself. Most importantly, it is so easy to style and handle. Once again, being a mom, I really struggled to make my hair look put together, let alone wash it as often as the long hair needs. So ever since I cut it like this, I have been very, very happy about it. It has made my day-to-day hairstyling so much easier. Talking about the hair, I still wanted to mention a few products that I've been loving. The first one is this OUAI. I hope I pronounce it correct. If not, you at least see the name. It's a hair mask that I use normally after shampoo and the conditioner. I mentioned this explicitly because I have a hair that gets very easily tangled. Even under the shower after using the conditioner, I cannot easily run my fingers through the hair. And to be frank, I've been a Kerastase hair mask kind of gal, but the one that I've been using over and over again was sold out on Douglas, and I decided to give this one a go. And surprisingly, it's a very good one. There are two further hair products that I definitely have to include for this month. It's this Bond Smoothener and Bond Protector. It's a hair serum, and this one is just a treatment which is like leave-in conditioner, which moisturizes hair and helps with frizz and tangling. This one's you apply after you have washed your hair and towel dried it. First I go with this one and then apply the serum. Serum can make your hair look a little bit greasy, so you have to use very tiny scoop and work your way up from the tips to the roots. Yeah, whereas with this one I did not really see a big of a difference, even though it's recommended to use only on the second half of your hair. So I do that, and as a last step, I've been religiously using this Moroccanoil Heat protection spray. I've mentioned it in other videos, but will say once again shortly here. I have not been consistent with heat protection spray over the course course of last year. But in my defense, I was not doing the hairstyling every single time. That being said, even drying your hair with the air dryer can cause enough damage to your hair. So I've been very persistent with applying this one, even reapplying it every single morning when I try to correct little bits and bobs. Very last one in this category is going to be my Dyson Airwrap. Now I have both Dyson Airwrap and Dyson Coral. Truth being told, I expected to use Dyson Coral a lot more than I do because it's cordless, and I thought like whilst being in the living room with a baby and on the go sort of, that would be a item for me to use over and over. I don't know if it's the lack of technique how to use it correctly, but I feel like it flattens my hair so it doesn't give that oval shape, rather it looks straight but not very straight. Especially after cutting my hair short, I've been using this every single morning. It takes me just 2 minutes to make my hair look like this. Maybe it's not like styled to perfection, but it's good enough for me to carry on the day with a good gut feeling. As for the skincare, I definitely wanted to mention my beloved Clinique Deep Comfort Body Butter. You guys can see that it is almost finished. And I've loved this one so much that I repurchase it every other month, so it automatically gets delivered to my door. This is another thing that I was very lazy about, creaming my entire body, because it would take forever before I would massage it properly. And somehow it felt always very heavy, and started with this one when I was pregnant. I already have toddlers, so you can imagine how much I've loved that I'm still using this one. Also, I don't know what I would do without my CeraVe face cleanser. It is so soft and so gentle on my face. After I've removed my makeup or in the morning, this is the only thing that I use for washing off my face. I have a super sensitive skin prone to eczema and perioral dermatitis, so I often have this feeling of tension on my skin. Washing with this one definitely gives me the feeling of clarity and purity without stripping that face oils off. The very last one in this category is the Tatcha, the serum stick. That is actually a serum stick for under eye area. It contains squalane. It's a hydrating balm that has been part of my evening routines. I'll say honestly, not every single day, but 2-3 times a week, and I really loved it. For the makeup category, it won't surprise anyone that I'm gonna include number of lip products because I've been obsessed with lip glosses and lip liners recently. These have been my go-to product past months. I've used them every single day. Huge shout out to the Buxom brand for creating such a fabulous lip products. I have 2 lip liners. One is in the color Rich Rose, another one is Hush Hush Henna, and I have lip glosses. One with a little bit of shimmer inside, Ryan, and another one is a lip cream in Mudslide. I just cannot say enough about them. They are lip plumping lip glosses, which stay on really long, surprisingly, and give you that cooling sensation, tingling sensation, and visibly plump your lip without having any injections. And the only other lip gloss, rather than the Buxom that I included here, is the Giorgio Armani Prisma Glass. I don't know exactly the color, but it's something with cherry, deep cherry or something like that, in number 5. This one also gives very glassy lip, but what I love especially about this one is the color. It is very pretty pink that looks actually very appealing on my lips. I also filmed a separate dedicated shorts with regards to this lipstick. That is how much I've loved the Rouge Volumte Shine YSL line, and I'm really surprised that they are discontinuing this one. It's very wearable nude color with touch of coral in my eyes. This is something that resides in my handbag, and I've been reapplying throughout the day after eating or after some time. It just feels like balm, has this beautiful shine. What is there not to love about it, right? I cannot abstain and not mention in this video Westman Atelier sticks. I have the baby cheeks in color Petal. This one can be used as a blush, which it is, but also on the lips if you want it. It is beautiful rosy color. It's quite pricey, but definitely worth the money because you can apply this on top of the powder as well, which in my experience often did not work with different stick kind of products. It's very easy to work in, both with a brush but with your fingers as well. Another one that I have is the Highliter. It's lit up highlight stick in color, I think, lit up. This one I can compare to the Tom Ford Sculpt and Illuminating Duo. It has balm-like texture, doesn't have any glitter in it, applies, glides on the face and gives you this beautiful glow. And there are 2 other blushes I definitely have to mention as well. This is the Milk Lip and Cheek Mini Tester that I got when I ordered some other beauty bits. You guys, it is such a pretty color as well. It's in color Veg. And in my eyes, it's somewhere in between nude pink and coral. Very, very pretty one. Do I need to even say anything about this one? It's the famous Rare Beauty liquid blush in color Encourage. Little goes a long way, super easy to blend in, pigmented, beautiful packaging, insane cost for value because I don't even know how to finish this entire product. Love, love, love. Now it feels like that I included a lot of lip products and cheek products, blushes, but these are the products that I've been rotating on a daily basis. And you guys, what should I say? I really love makeup. This is part of my morning get ready thing. Even the days when I don't use foundation and just apply some base powders to cover the redness on my face, I still apply lipstick and I still apply blush. In terms of foundation, you guys know that I have quite a few. This is something that I've been reaching for last month. I have even a separate dedicated video with regards to the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, its application and first impressions, which I'm gonna link here. Here, my thoughts about it there. But what can I say? It's really lightweight, has a medium coverage, which I love most. Great product that I realized that I'm turning back to over and over again. The very last one in this category is this Art Deco Lash Booster. Now, this is not a very premium brand, or actually it's pretty cheap. I think somewhere around 10 euros. You guys, I did not know how much such lash serums can do for your eyelashes. Naturally, I'm not really blessed with the longest eyelashes, and I realized that once I apply this white serum as a base and then apply my normal mascara on top of it, my lashes look fuller and longer. It's a new discovery of mine that I've loved, and I really wanted to mention it to you as well. As for fashion, it's probably no surprise to long-term subscribers of mine that I love white tops, so that's something that I've been wearing on repeat. I have a number of t-shirts and long sleeve shirts that are in white, beige color. They create a perfect layering base because I said even if it's June, it still feels like March, April. It's been raining so a lot and the temperature has been below 20 degrees, so I often needed to wear cardigans and stuff like that. White tops are something that make me feel fresh, clean, put together, and I said perfect base. Other than that, I definitely wanted to give mention to my two shoes. These are the sparkly studded ballerinas that I got by Kennel Schmenger. I always forget the name because they are not very famous brand, but the quality of this shoe is second to none. It feels like glove. It's the shoe manufacturer in Germany, and you definitely can feel the quality of it. It was not cheap, but that's something that I can say that has been one of the best purchases of recent times. Stands out still because of the black color, is wearable on a daily basis. I really love this little leather stretchy bit over here, gives a little bit of edge. It's a ballerina that I dreamed about since long, and the New Balance 550s, that won't surprise anyone probably who has a kid. It is so convenient. I've been running from one crawling group to another, and just generally my life feels like running from one spot to another nowadays, and having a good comfortable trainer is a key for me. I also definitely wanted to include this little pouch in this video. It's by Celine and it carries all my cards and coins. I know that the logo is in your face and it's not something for everyone, but it doesn't bother me at all, especially that it's in my bag. It also has this little hanger that I can directly attach to the trousers sometimes when I'm just going out on a stroll. And the very last thing is a raffia handbag that I have used basically non-stop on repeat every single day. You guys, I don't have a tote bag. This is the only tote style bag that I have, and even if the weather has not been perfect, I found this one the most comfortable and convenient to use. I have my chargers, sunglasses, some snacks for my kid, my lip products, her hat, you name it. It can be filled up to the brim and still feels very convenient because of its shape. It's molded to your body. Definite shout out to this one. The brand name is the L'Atelier du Crochet. Again, saying it wrong, but I'm gonna link it below. The last one in this category is my YSL belt. I love this one because it is in silver color, and this is the only silver belt that I have, and apparently I need more silver belts in my life, bearing in mind as much as I use it. Also, width of it is just perfect for me. I like that the standard belt sizes that are like that are quite overwhelming for my petite body. We're almost at the end, you guys. I have just 2 items left to mention. One of them being this Byredo candle, Bibliothèque. I have had this quite long now. Recently, I started to burn it a lot, and you can see that it's almost at the bottom. I really love the smell of it. It really gives me the feeling of being in the library. It gives that cozy feeling when you lit this one up. The weather is dreadful and it's really nice to have something comforting next to you when you're curled up in the evening, the baby is sleeping, and you're reading the book. Talking about the book, I've been reading this one. It's a Georgian book and I really miss reading in my native language. I just had 2 books from my mom from the last time she visited, and this was something that I have not read so far. I've really enjoyed spending my time reading this one. As I'm spending so much time making her asleep or keeping her asleep from one cycle to another, I need to distract myself, listen to podcasts, listen to audiobooks. Having something in my ears really gives me the sense of purpose, gives me the feeling that I'm also doing something beyond spending the time with my kid, which obviously is the most important thing at the moment. But if you know what I mean, you probably know. You guys, even though I tried to make it as short as I could, I think this video turned out super long. I thank you dearly if you took your time and stayed on board the entire time. If you did, that's a good sign for you to give thumbs up to the video, subscribe and ring that bell not to miss on the further uploads. And with that, I'm gonna say bye here and see you on my next one next Friday.